Hi, everyone. It's great to have you here. I'm Teresa Yunkin, and I'm deeply committed to bridging the gap between healthcare and technology, making it accessible and impactful for all. You'll find me here helping healthcare leaders stay ahead of the curve when it comes to new technologies by simplifying technology concepts into business oriented language. Whether you're struggling with data initiatives, trying to make informed decisions about new technologies you're investigating or want to bring into your organization, or just dealing with the constant changes in the market, I got you covered. Welcome to my fall series where I cover my most frequently asked questions on AI. Now, the next question I'm frequently asked is, can I really believe what AI generates? And here's my take on it. What you put into the data models is what you're going to get out of the data models. I want to start with the importance of clarity. Being clear and specific with AI instructions will reduce errors caused by misinterpretation. Be prescriptive. Have clear instructions because when your instructions are straightforward and they're unambiguous, those AIs can respond accurately. Do not have vague queries because when your queries lack specificity, the AIs are more likely to misinterpret and to respond erroneously. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. So, what are some of the common pitfalls that I see? Number one is asking ambiguous questions. When you ask an open ended or a vague question, that can be interpreted in multiple ways, and it makes it very difficult for the AI to provide a clear and an accurate response. The second thing I see is relying on assumptions. Assuming things without being explicit in our communication can lead the AI to guess incorrectly. And we should be clear in our instructions to ensure that the AI gets it right. And the third thing is asking general queries. If you're using broad generic language without specifics, it hinders the AI's ability to grasp the precise intent behind the question. Let's talk about what you can do to get the most out of your queries. Here are 5 steps to crafting clear instructions. Use precise language. Be exact and unambiguous when you're providing instructions. Avoid any vague or abstract term. Provide concrete examples. Supplement instructions with specific examples to illustrate your desired outputs and the behaviors of the AI. Implement feedback loops. Build in mechanisms for the AI to request clarification or provide feedback on its understanding. Specify context. Clearly explain the situation or the environment the AI will be operating in. Prioritize critical information. Focus your instructions on key details and highlight mission critical information. And finally, check for understanding. Have the AI rephrase instructions to validate comprehension before acting. What are the benefits of clarity? Reduced frustration, improved accuracy, time savings, and a better user experience. This dovetails nicely into the next section. What about AI hallucinations? Well, let's start with understanding what AI hallucinations are. This is best explained with an example. Deep Dream is an application that employs neural networks to transform ordinary images into visually captivating and often surreal works of art. And it's not merely a creative tool, it showcases the capabilities of AI in understanding and enhancing images. Now, the process involves taking an existing image and it amplifies specific features or patterns within that picture, such as the edges, the shapes, or textures. And what's unique is that Deep Dream doesn't stop with just one enhancement. It iteratively defines the image. It makes it progressively more striking and imaginative. So, why does that matter to us? Aside from its artistic application, Deep Dream offers valuable insights into the intricate processes happening within neural networks. It demonstrates the potential for AI to generate unexpected and imaginative outputs. That's referred to as a hallucination. And when AI systems are given ambiguous, unfamiliar, or limited data as an input, it can sometimes generate strange, unexpected outputs that do not accurately reflect reality. Well, a lot of times this comes because you don't have sufficient training data. The data is biased, or the AI is just extrapolating beyond what the data supports. So it tries to fill in the blanks. Why does this matter to us? Well, aside from artistic applications, Deep Dream offers valuable insights into the intricate processes happening within neural networks. It demonstrates the potential for AI to generate unexpected and imaginative outputs, and we sometimes refer to that as a hallucination. When an AI system is given ambiguous, unfamiliar, or limited data as an input, it can sometimes generate some strange, unexpected outputs that do not accurately reflect reality. Some common causes are insufficient training data, biased data, or the AI is extrapolating beyond what the data supports. This phenomenon is known as an AI hallucination, and these insights can inform our AI strategies and decision making. That is why it is so important for us to understand the data going into our models, the questions that we're asking of the models, and the outputs, that we have humans who are verifying that output each and every time until we're confident that our models have been trained in a way that's going to mitigate the risk of it providing us errant data. I love this quote from Vivienne Ming. She's the executive chair and she's a co-founder of Socos Labs. She's also named one of the 10 women to watch in tech by Inc. magazine. She shares her views on AI in a presentation called Understand Your Love-Hate Relationship with AI, and it's really good. What I want to point out here is what she's saying in this particular quote is that we cannot be lazy as humans as we're training our models. We need to be vigilant. We need to be paying attention because it's human error that's going to give us bad data, bad outputs, and those can be ethically troublesome for society. I always like I need to put that in that we need to be ethical in everything that we do around AI because the cost is so high. We can develop AI systems responsibly and ethically by doing these three things. Number one, provide high quality training data. You want to ensure that the training data has enough examples across different demographics and use cases. And I've talked about how we can introduce bias into data that we don't even know. You want to, number two, assess your model biases. So regularly audit the model for biases by testing it on diverse inputs and analyzing those outputs. This is where we need human intervention still. And finally, number three, validate the outputs. Compare model outputs to real world data to ensure accuracy and to identify any errors. We can't take what Gen AI puts out at face value. So what's the answer? Ask better questions. AI is going to answer exactly what you ask with the data that it has available. At the end of the day, we have to have good training models. We have to ask great questions, and we have to understand what we're feeding in and what we want to get out. Being clear, not being vague. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you again here next week where I'm going to be answering some more frequently asked questions that I'm getting around AI. If you're interested in setting up a proof of concept, you want to understand how this is going to help your strategy or even build that strategy in your organization, please reach out to me. I will reach back out to you. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you again here next week. Bye.